Okay, let me see what I'm doing here. Hello, is anybody here? Am I even live? I don't even know what I'm doing. Hello, am I live? I know I'm alive, but am I live? Hi, Lee. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just got a new feature on StreamYards I didn't know I have. It's like, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You know, I can hear it. It's like background music. And there's like a few different things in the background you can play. A few different things. If it gets annoying, just let me know. So we're supposed to get snow here. They said around when the kids get out of school, so that'll be around 3 or 4 o'clock. So if I have anything to do, I better do it before then. It's like elevator music or something that they give you to play in the background. I don't know if you can upload it or not, upload your own music to it, but I don't know. Yeah, it just loops. You know, it just loops over and over. Hey, Pandora, how are you? Hi, Derry. Derry. I'm sorry. I can't talk this morning. Yesterday I got up, I had the worst sore throat. Do you ever get a sore throat where you can hardly swallow? It hurts like so much that you can hardly swallow. That's what I had yesterday. And today I feel a lot better. So I guess everybody's sleeping in today, or nobody's going to work, or everybody's already at work. I don't know. Or everybody stayed up all night watching different panels. I don't know. I can't do that. I'm too old for that stuff, that nonsense. So, anyways, I don't know. Even my mods aren't even awake this morning. I think I saw Gingerlocks in here, but I think she's gone. The LS crew. Hello. Hello. Nice to see you. At least some people are coming in. It's like, I'm starting to get a complex. I'm sitting there looking, I was like one person in here. Nobody loves me anymore. Shaz, hello. There's my darling, my girl Shaz. I'd put my camera on, but I look like, oh my God, I look like hammered hell this morning. Oh, really? I'm suffering. Well, yesterday I had such a sore throat. Like, honestly, it lasted almost all day. I could barely talk. Pearls of Wisdom. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you for a long time. Misbehaving. Good morning. Good morning. I'm hoping I sound better. I, I'm not really. No. But my voice doesn't sound right. Hi, Joy. My voice doesn't sound right. To me, anyways. I don't know if it sounds the same to you guys, but it doesn't sound right to me. I sound like I have a frog in my throat or something. But I don't feel sick or anything. Smara! All my girls are coming in now. Yay! I was starting to get a complex. I was like, nobody's coming in this morning. I would go back to bed. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't want like 1,000 people in my chat. So, did everybody have a good weekend? That's my first question. Everybody have a good weekend? I know there was a bunch of shit shows going on. But that's the weekend, you know. It's Monday is why they are like... It could be. You could be right. Well, I know if there was a bunch of stuff going on, so... Which, for once on YouTube, it's not me in the hot seat. I've been listening to crazy people on YouTube. I give my opinion and move on. Yeah, I've missed a lot. I had a great few days. Yeah, when you miss stuff on YouTube, it's a good day. Is Miller in here? Hey, Miller. Your channel been crazy. You know, nice. You weren't very nice. But that's none of my business. I won't get involved. But my weekend ended with my... Yeah. Oh, Joy. Not Joy, you, Joy. Joy for misbehaving. Rumor has it. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God, I just had a heart attack. Not literally. Just thought I saw something, but it wasn't. Can you guys hear that? Is that music annoying you? Because I could turn it off. It's just like some new feature on YouTube I didn't know I had. I don't know if it'll stop now. How do I stop it? Uh-oh. Now I don't know how to stop it. Shit. I turned it on, now I don't know how to turn it off. Damn it. Okay. I turned it all the way down. I find something new on YouTube and now I don't know how to turn it off. If anybody can tell me how to turn that music off, get in touch with me. I hate when I learn how to do something, then I can't figure out how to freaking turn it off. It's like background music. Oh, do you like the music? Oh, I can keep the music, but I want to learn how to, hang on. Like, there's all different kinds. Like, I'll play, you tell me which one you like the best. Let me turn it up a little bit. Okay. There's one. There's one. There's another one. Here's another one. Oh, that was playing before. Which is the last one? This one? The one that was playing? David Foster documentary. Okay, cool. Ooh, I forget which one I had. Damn it. Oh, I think it was this. This one? Was it that one? I thought it was this one. The one I'm playing now? Yeah. He wasn't a bad looking guy in his younger days. No, okay. Not that one. So this one. That one? Is that the one? Guys, is that the one? Is that the one? I think that's the one that was playing before. Is that the one that was playing? Okay. All right. It's on. Just for you guys. There's like about 10 of them. So I didn't know which one you wanted. Is that too loud? Should I turn it down? So anyways, but now I have background music. I feel so I feel so special. I didn't even know I had that till I went into my brand, and I scrolled all the way down, and I'm like, there's background music. You're right, it does. It really does. It sounds like it should be in a porno. Oh God, no. You know what I was watching this morning though? I was watching the cops doing that get up challenge or get down challenge. Have you ever watched that? Oh my God, it's so funny. Yeah, I was watching that this morning. Brian went live and I didn't want to listen to him bitching at Vinny G, so I left. Because when Brian goes on a rampage, he goes on a rampage, so I went and watched the cops doing the get down challenge, or is it get up challenge or get down challenge? Well, hopefully, if I have anything to do today, I'll have to do it early, because when the kids get out of school is when we're supposed to get snow. Is anybody getting annoyed by the music? Does anyone want to come up? I'm gonna put the link in chat in case anyone wants to come up on panel. And I'm going to pin it to the top. Did I post it? No, didn't. God, I'm an idiot. One of these days. Oh, I forgot. I can search people's channels now. Yes, please. Please do that. Suggest nice channels. It reminds me kind of like, why is that coming up? Oh. I saved something and I don't know. My voice went to text and it went somewhere. I don't know where. I'm making homemade potato soup. I put it in the crock pot and it's slow cooked all day and was the best flavor. Yummy. Maybe turn it down a notch or two. Let me see. It's so hard to control this. There. Is it still playing? Or did it stop? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. When you play with the sound, it turns off. There, it's on again. Guys, could I ask for prayers for a friend of Steve's and mine? She has had brain cancer. She got treated, but she has cancer again. It's sort of, oh, you have, she's in my prayers. I'm so sorry. Oh, she's only 42. She's got my prayers, definitely. Oh, so young. I need to get my voice back. My voice sounds weird. It sounds really weird. Have you ever had, have you guys ever had like an itchy throat? Like I had a really sore throat yesterday, but today it feels like itchy. Like I could scratch the inside of my throat. It's like really weird, strange. Here's a channel for people to sub up to. Operation Under. You know what? I saw Operation Underground Railroad. Oh. I'm there. I'm subbed. What's that? What kind of content does it have? Subbed. I subbed to them. I hope. Oh yeah, yeah. I gotcha. Got you. Takes me a while. Takes me a while in the morning, but I gotcha. Gotcha. Nerd writer. Here's a channel for people to sub up to. Operation. It has to do with survivors of human trafficking. Oh my goodness. So depressing. No, I guess no, not if it's about survivors. It would be uplifting, you know? It's amazing that that's still going on, or that even is going on. Can't they stop it? Everybody sub up to that channel. I'm going to put it in my community page. On my community page, Samara. Does anybody want to come up and play? I have nothing to say. I'm I'm sorry I'm boring this morning. I went live this weekend at night, and then I slept yesterday till 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm talking p.m. 1:30 p.m. Do I have to keep? Oh, I see why it's not playing. I know why it's not playing. Hey, Samara. Hang on.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. There's echo.
Hang on. I don't have it looping. That's why it's not playing now. Okay. Okay. What's up? What's up, girly?
Um, I have an echo.
Am I echoing again?
Yeah.
Okay, let me mute and put my earbud.
You don't have to mute. I don't mind if there's an echo. It's up to everybody else. I did want to talk about the human trafficking. Um, that one of the biggest times of the year that human trafficking goes on is during the Super Bowl, and that's coming up. So I wanted to have everyone, sub up to that channel and go check them out. I don't know if they do tell you that, but if you look it up online, that the Super Bowl is one of the biggest times that all that takes place, and a lot of people don't know about it. They think it's like a good family fun time, having a great time with your guy friends and stuff like that. But
Am
the
I still
businessmen,
echoing? Am I
no,
still echoing? Oh,
um,
okay. I got my earbuds on. Super Bowl. That's
yes,
odd. I wonder
yes.
why. I wonder why that is. Because people are too busy watching the Super Bowl.
No. You have your businessmen and everything that come in for the Super Bowl. There's a lot of money involved in it. Um, it's just really disheartening to know that that's one of the biggest times that people are trafficked.
That's scary.
Hmm.
So is it just like teenagers or is it like all ages of kids?
All ages,
Oh,
all
that's
ages. Yep.
scary. Really scary.
And when you were playing the music, the one I don't know which it was the first one of the when you said, "Let me know if you guys like this," and you changed it, and it was the first one.
So I was playing. Hang on.
Okay.
I remember because I was watching. I think I was playing Night Driving. Is that the one?
Now I can't hear it because I'm up here. But
Hang on. Can you hear it now?
good morning, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. It's a different one. Then there's one that's called Feeding the Ducks.
Feeding the ducks.
Yeah, that's what it's called. There's all different names for all these little background sounds. There's
Oh,
night.
I was listening to Serendipity a moment ago.
Oh,
That
oh,
I apparently what took there were so many people that went live last night, so it was hard to
what's
catch
what's
everything.
what's
Well,
going
one is
on?
that Molly got upset because one of her Patreons went over to Laura's to
Uh
ask a
huh.
question,
Uh huh.
and her reaction to it. Oh wait. Oh, I hope you come up, Miss Behaven.
Oh, she
Nellie
can.
Olson.
She can come up.
Nellie Olson is back. Um, but she got upset because one of her patrons went over to Laura's, and they broke it down, her and Brandon, which was really good about how Molly says, me, I, what I do, you know, she belittles the woman whose name is Karen. She belittles her for going over to Laura's to ask a question. And I here's a good question: is when you're a Patreon of somebody, are you owned by them? Can you not go someplace else, whether it be somebody that doesn't like you or not?
I think you can go wherever you want,
That's
isn't it?
right. Nobody owns anybody here at all. So for her to act like that was so disgusting because she got her chat riled up. And when she would say, they were like, "Are you kidding? Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me that it only takes something so small like that to get the chat fired up."
Well, you know how Molly is. You don't dare, you know. That takes money out of her pocket. It's all about money with her.
Yes, it is.
It is
Absolutely.
all about money.
And then everybody's talking about Dolly Vision and the interview that he did with Molly, if you want to call it that. And I like Dolly Vision. I like that channel. He's new, and I was just getting into it. But that was, you know,
You think he was
disappointing.
too? You think he was too easy on her?
He was absolutely easy on her. I think he was more starstruck than anything. And then the other was
She's
the
not a
poster.
star.
No, she's not. The poster that's made of Molly as the Chainsaw Massacre
Oh
dude.
yeah, chasing after Summer.
Yeah,
That's
was in
pretty
complete poor
disrespectful.
taste.
Very
I
poor taste.
To me, like, I don't think that guy meant any harm by doing that. I just don't think he thought it through before making that poster.
Right. We're not going to be fat shaming in this chat. Not at all. Nope.
Oh, I
Anyways.
think Miller made another video or something. I didn't play it yet, Miller, so I don't know. I think you
I
were
hope it
trying
was
to.
an apology.
Yeah, I think that's what I thought it was.
Because that was him and Rodney were pretty rude.
Rodney is very rude.
I'm not very fond of Rodney, anyways.
No.
And for him to say she's a bigot is like very disrespectful and very we don't even know what you look like, Rodney. You're probably some
Yes, we do.
nerd.
No, I saw pictures of him. Yeah,
What's he look like?
he's not anything to ring home mom about, that's for sure.
When did you see pictures of him?
I cannot say.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
I did for Mr. Rodney. You should
So
be
she's
quiet.
he's nothing to write home to mother about. Oh,
No.
here's misbehaving.
Okay.
Hello, my darling. I'm
Good.
sorry I
Hello.
didn't see you.
Yeah.
I didn't see you.
Yeah. So.
What's up, my darling?
I'm
Oh,
trying-
please tell us about Joyce. What happened? That now she's back to
Uh-oh.
Nellie Olson.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Oh, no. Already?
Yeah, 3
Didn't
o'clock
take
in the
long.
morning, right on schedule.
Didn't take long, did it?
Oh, it was a nice 36 hours. Hey, Jenny. Yeah,
Can't
it's
believe
okay.
it. It's
okay.
not. It's really not. Like,
No, it's not okay. You didn't break down, did you? Like
No.
you didn't.
No,
Yeah, good.
I've just come to the conclusion it's in her DNA. So I just,
has to.
I'm, the only thing I control is how I react to everything.
How
So
it affects how you react to it is how it's gonna. You have the nurse coming there today, though, don't you?
the caregiver, yeah,
caregiver, yeah.
Oh,
When did she
she's
come?
just-
at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Oh, I can't come fast enough, huh? I'm sorry.
I know she was love bombing me like crazy for a day and a half, and which was really odd. But she's back to her old self. It's okay.
Well, you said it too. You
Mhm.
said that this is the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
That's a shame. I was really hoping she was a
I was
redeemed
hoping,
woman.
I was
No.
hoping she would have too, because she realized that, you know,
She's
you
got it
guys, how
great.
much, yeah, how much you guys did for her.
Well, 10 weeks isn't going to change 87 years of being a
That's true. That's true.
beep.
We can always spell. we're allowed we're allowed to spell in the company of Samara. Samara has to be the one that can spell the fastest cuss words in on YouTube, bar none.
Oh my
Bar
gosh.
none. Bar none. And
My
I always
favorite
forget.
so far is her description of something as short and chubby.
Oh, oh, that was Anthony's penis, everybody.
I couldn't believe it came out of her mouth.
Oh my god.
No, Anthony's penis didn't come out of my mouth. The words did.
Oh, you
Yeah.
see, it's that music that's getting you all feisty. I told you.
I can't hear it now. Up here, you can't hear it. Can you hear it? I can't hear it up here.
I can still hear it.
I don't.
I don't hear it.
Maybe because I'm like it's my channel. I don't know.
And I'm glad, Carla, because I have auditory sensitivity.
Well, that's why I was saying, because when I saw this thing with the music, background music, I wanted to play it and ask people if it was bothering them, and if it was bothering them in the chat, I would turn it off.
Samara
I didn't know you.
likes it, though.
Huh?
Samara likes it.
I know, but I didn't know you had. What is it?
Auditory issues.
Okay.
Because
Well-
I can turn it. I can just turn it off.
No, I'll deal.
Or
No,
I
no.
can. No, it's not
Absolutely
hard to do.
not.
I just turn off the loop, and as soon as it's done going through, it'll stop.
And the only reason why I knew that it was a feature
Yeah.
too is because I was listening to Serendipity and she had the music in the background too. So
It must be something new that they
Yeah.
put on, because
I just
I've
find
never-
it really distracting for me. Like, I
Yeah.
can't pay attention because I got two things going on. That's
Well,
just
that's me. I was listening to the music and trying to read the chat, and I'm like
One
I'm
thing at a
ADHD.
time.
Yeah, I was like, okay, what did I want to talk about again? I had it all in my head, and then I'm like, I forget what I watched last night.
I have a lot I want to talk about. I don't know that I should talk about it.
You could
I
talk
say
about
yeah.
anything here. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, let's see. What do I want to tackle first? Okay, so we have someone in the community that was busted out for making fake Vax cards. And
Mm-hmm.
no one's really, it's been talked about, but so now it's okay you have these kind of people up on your panel?
Evidently.
Yeah.
I guess if it's an extra body for that person, that creator, then I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then there was a live that happened, what was it, Saturday night, where a certain creator was talking about, if there's a problem, then why didn't you just go essentially behind the scenes and talk to them?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Well, that's
isn't that funny? Because isn't that the same creator that blasted me for for sharing a picture privately in a DM with somebody, and then blasted it on her channel, and then told all of her people that were in there that I doxed her ex-husband?
Well, see, that's the thing. She wanted to make it something it wasn't. First, she was saying that you were passing it around in a Discord.
Nope.
Never happened.
Nope.
Then she put a emoji over his entire face to make it look like it was a full-on
Face.
photo of him when he had a mask up to his eyeballs. I
Yep.
mean, I can't tell who someone is by their eyeballs.
He had a mask. It was a mask. I didn't know. I thought it was another creator on YouTube. I
No,
had no
you received a DM asking you to pass along this photo to Jen, Life with Jen, Jen's, Lady Whistledown, Lady Psycho.
Yeah. Yep. I did. And I did. I
You did,
shouldn't
and
have.
that's as far as it went. And the
Yeah.
person that she should have been mad at is the person that sent it to you, not you.
Yeah.
Right?
But she wasn't.
Nope.
Oh, she had to blast me. It's always me. I'm the scapegoat for everything. Everybody, everything. So
Yeah.
so that's the same person that said that could be handled behind the scenes for certain people, but not for other people.
Well, it
She could
just,
have DM'd me,
there's different rules for
different
her
people.
inner circle than
Hi
people
Kim.
outside of her circle.
Hi, Kim.
Well, of course. Hang on guys, I have to answer that. Might be my dog.
Carla still has a landline.
I know.
It's like when a regular phone rings, it sounds so weird.
It does. It makes me nervous.
I know.
I don't know why, because it just seems to be that when people want to find out who you are or whatever, they're going to ring your landline. A lot of people don't get your cell phone number,
Yeah.
and it makes me nervous when I hear it ring. Um, there was
Do you
another
get,
thing I would, huh?
I was just going to ask you if you get spam calls on your cell phone.
I do, but I did the do not call thing. It's good for so many years. So when I do get them, I'm like, am I still not on the do not call list? Like,
No,
they
that
still
thing
get
is
through.
junk. It doesn't work.
I don't
I
know what happened. They need to
Yeah.
revise it. Revise it. Revise it.
Yeah. What were you going to say, honey?
Oh, I was going to talk about What the Truth went live the other day.
Yeah.
She had a good live talking about how Wendy and Randy got things wrong, which they did. There was 4 things that they got wrong, but the one thing that bothered me was that I think when BTS came, I don't know if everybody is aware of this, like BTS had another account. She left comments underneath. I don't know where it was, but it could have been a truth video. I'm not 100% sure where she left comments, but that she left comments to argue with the truth, and she didn't sign out of her one account, and the truth called her out for it. But then when BTS got up on Wendy and Randy's panel to say, yes, it was me, I'm that account Atlanta. Um, but the reason why she was that account is to hide from somebody from the outside. And
I
not,
don't understand how that would work, though.
it
That
wouldn't
makes no
work.
sense to me.
Exactly, because your Atlantic account, it still goes back to your regular account, and to hide from somebody, so you changed your name, but you made it sound like you were hiding from somebody. It would have been a dangerous situation or whatever, and I don't like how it seemed like the truth was getting blamed for outing that. But yet at the same time, you said it was no secret, that you weren't hiding from anybody in here. But then the truth gets blamed. You know, Wendy laughed and said something like, "Oh, if something bad happens to you, I'll leave it to the truth to be the one who outs you and all that."
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Don't put that on somebody. I hope you were kidding. I don't know if
Yes,
you were.
breaking the silence. I guess she has another name, Atlanta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
breaking the
but
silence.
anyone that knows, you can find out what names they've gone under. I don't know how that helps you hide from somebody.
Oh, I remember someone doing that, trying to pretend she was someone else and getting busted.
Oh, are you
Do you
talking
remember that?
about
Life with
Life with
Psycho.
Jen, Lady Whistle Down, Lady Cycle, that one?
Yes, that's the one. She tried to pretend she was somebody else,
I
and
love it.
somebody.
Yeah, I love it because she's not smart and she's sloppy and she always busts herself.
Yeah,
I
she
love it.
does. Yep, sure
Yeah,
does.
that was funny. That was when actually breaking the silence is the one that busted her out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Good morning, ladies.
Good
Hey,
Hi, Ginger
morning.
Ginger.
Loves.
How's everybody this morning?
Doing good,
Good.
honey. How are you? How was your birthday weekend?
It was good. It was good. We didn't do hardly anything Saturday. No, no. Trying to remember. I don't even remember. But yesterday was nice. I actually, the biggest surprise that I got, my parents came up, which I knew they were coming, and they bought. Even though I have an allergy to gluten, they brought this pound cake. But the pound cake is my wedding cake that we
Aw.
Oh
had in our
wow.
wedding. Yeah. So I'm like, you damn better well know I'm going to be having a small slice that I can suck on. Absolutely. I don't care how sick I get from it. I do not care. And we went out to dinner for my birthday. And as we went out, the wave of nausea just like, whew, I'm just, he's like, this is your birthday. Are you kidding me? I'm like, I can't eat, Jason, or you want me to throw up? I said, we came here because it was also Gracie's birthday and I wanted her to go to the place that she didn't get to go to that she wanted to go to. Because for me, food is no big deal. Like, doesn't matter. So, yeah, that was my weekend.
What did you
Oh,
get for your birthday?
Sorry.
Yes,
Can you
Kim.
hear yourself
BTS is still
somewhere?
around.
Yes, by the way, Miss Behaven,
Yeah,
I
I
do
did.
have a landline. I've always had a landline.
we finally got rid
I
of
don't
ours.
know anyone that has a landline
You
anymore
don't?
except for you,
No?
Glenda.
I don't know why. We both have cell phones. I just never got rid of it.
We still have a landline, but I took all my phones out.
Oh,
So
well,
because I still have the
I
triple
still,
package.
I have a landline because this is going to sound so stupid. There's messages from my mother
That's not stupid.
on there,
Oh,
and I
That
don't
is
know
not
how to
stupid.
get them off.
Oh
And
wow.
just voice messages, and I
that's
don't
like
have.
on my cell phone. You can't even leave a message on my cell phone because there it's full of messages from my mom, and I just can't bear to even delete one
To
of them.
part with them, right?
Yeah.
Rubini, how are we supposed to call you if we don't have your phone number?
8675309.
309. Wait a minute. When did you become Jen? Sorry, I had to throw that out there. Just
She's making her rounds lately, isn't she?
Oh, she's just feeling herself lately.
Or she's on
Oh, she has a new
Voices
victim now.
Voices for the Voiceless panel. Then she's on Perplex panel,
And she's
wow.
manically posting video after
Oh yeah,
video of
video after
Polly.
video after video.
You want to know why? Because no one puts Jen in a corner.
Mm-mm. Well, and two, if you give her a heads up that you're doing something, she's gonna. You can bet she's already recorded you or screenshotted whatever you've said to her, so she's gonna put it out there. So
But see, this is
Well,
what I don't get. And you
good
guys,
luck private messaging her.
I don't have to worry because she already blew her wad on me and wants
Yeah,
to.
and me. She went after both of us.
but see, this is what I don't understand. Okay, why would you go ahead and give friends gifts, like sending them nice gifts, to just shit on them on YouTube? I don't get that.
Well, one, she gets your address. Two,
Yeah.
she tries to buy her friendships. Oh, by the way, Jen, that Michael Kors purse that you left the price tag in, I gave it away.
Oh God.
You know what's weird too, Carla?
Yeah.
Oh, can I just read one little message, Carla? Would you mind?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so you have $126 to spend at the Coach outlet. Send me what you pick out, and I'll have them ship it. Make an account with them so you are able to see Coach Insider and Coach Reserve items, as well as look for any discount codes and free shipping. Coach clearance is always good too. I love you. Have fun. First of all, $126? Like, why not 125?
No clue.
And why are you doing that, weirdo?
It's the time that she did it. That
Well, that's true too,
Yeah.
because
at that
yeah,
time.
that was while she was co-conspiring with Misdemeanor to
Every
plan
day.
an attack on Carla. Huh,
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? What a
Weird.
sweetheart. Yeah.
Not
Oh,
nice
there's so
people.
much more. There's so much more.
Oh yeah.
To be revealed at a later date.
Yes. Yes.
There's no reason to reveal it. She's just stay away.
No,
Just
it's
stay
coming out.
away.
It's coming out.
It's all coming out.
It's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a year.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
I
Yeah.
I held
It's been
my-
a year, and I know that it would be therapeutic for Carla because it'll put out there everything that happened to her and what they did to
Yeah.
her, especially Misdemeanor. How
It's
just-
mind blowing. Mind blowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's
Sure.
gross. It's really. I just can't even wrap around my head how you would purposely want to hurt another human being like that.
I don't understand that. I don't know why. I mean, that's why for me, I don't understand a lot of YouTube because I felt like this was like middle school and we fought our way to get out of this place. But yet, as older women, here we are doing the same
Yeah.
things that we did in 7th grade. How fucking childish and ridiculous of every one of you who are petty because maybe you weren't popular back then. That's maybe what it sounds like
What
to me.
hurts-
Now they get
what-
to be the bullies.
Yeah.
From what I was able
Yeah.
to learn, Misdemeanor has had a 2.5 decade addiction to the internet. And she's gone around. Carla's not her only victim. There's a long
There's a
line of
lot of us.
Mhm.
Oh,
that
my.
too will be revealed. So buckle up,
Unfortunately,
ladies.
the worst part for Carla was she was like her best friend. That's
Good
why.
morning, Em.
That was the worst
Carla
part.
was
Well,
a
that's
good
not, like,
friend to her.
hard when
Misdemeanor
your
was
friend-
never a friend to Carla ever.
No,
She never was.
no.
Now I know that now. I know
But
that
I
now.
thought she was. And that cut deep.
Yeah, I'm sure
thought
that
that-
did. And that sucked.
Tacos. How are you, honey?
Hey, two tacos.
Morning. Morning.
Hey, Taco.
morning. How are you feeling, honey?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's
Hey,
so many
Ems.
people that aren't feeling well. I'm feeling good though. My throat is okay today. My phone number is listed. Who cares? I'm not calling you.
It's such a
Baby.
weird graduate at Olive Garden.
Phone
I don't
number is
eat
listed
there.
at our Olive Garden inside
Inside the
the
women's
bathroom.
bathroom.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good.
All right, I'll get the number and
Ever
call
been
you.
listed in a women's bathroom isn't worth the
I
call.
don't even know
so.
who Rubini
Have a
is.
nice day.
Rubini is somebody that doesn't like Richard. Am I right, Rubini?
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I guess you could join the club.
Taco. I thought that
There's a
two
lot of
tacos.
people that don't like them.
Oh, I
Taco,
hope your
non-taco,
fur baby's
pico.
okay, Tacos.
Who's not feeling well?
her Paco.
Paco.
Paco's not
Paco.
feeling-
Oh no.
I like Pico too. Or Pico. Whatever.
My friend has a Pika. So
Well, let us know. Keep us updated.
Do you mean pica? Like he eats dirt?
Paco. I think it's Paco. I don't know.
It's Paco. Paco.
No,
He's-
doesn't
Paca.
pica mean that you when you say somebody has a pica, PICA, doesn't that mean that like you eat dirt? You know how
but she
people
said
eat
I
dirt.
just dropped
I
Tico
don't know.
off at the vet.
What? How
I
did you
know.
say it, Tamara? How's it pronounced?
Now you guys
Pica.
are mixing me up.
Oh, I got a new name for someone.
No idea what
Lady
you're
Pica.
No,
Pica.
she says I just
Yes.
dropped Tico off at the vet, so hopefully he'll be okay. Love y'all. Have a good day.
Aw.
And then she said Paco, not Tico. So
Right, and I was saying pica because Gingerlock said taco,
Pica.
right? What is pica?
Pika.
Pica.
And then I
That's
said
my friend Jackie's dog.
pica.
Pika.
And then I said pica because I'm pretty sure pica is when people have, like, you can't help it. They eat things you're not supposed to eat, and one of them is dirt.
Sounds like my dog.
Oh, sounds pretty.
When she was younger, she would eat anything, and I mean cigarette butts, you name it. But you try to give her real
No.
food, she'd stick her nose up in it.
Hang on. I have to go potty. Can you
Okay,
guys hold down
Carla.
the fart?
Make sure you don't turn your camera on.
I will.
And turn the sound off.
Oh.
So, how was everybody's weekend?
went by
I
too
had
fast.
my granddaughter, which was nice.
I did. I saw that. How nice was that?
Yeah, she's something else. We were on a voice call, and we were talking, and we were saying, "You want to go visit Carla?" And she goes, "Yes." And I go, "Well, it's snowing there." She goes, "I wear a size 6X."
So, buy me some clothes, please. So cute. So cute.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
Yeah, she's something else. We were in the car. She goes, "Mimi, go by the Starbucks. I need an iced tea." And I go, "I'm not going through Starbucks and getting an iced tea." She goes, "Well, that's not fair."
I'm telling you, the youngest generation, even though they don't drink coffee, they love freaking Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't know what it.
My kids adore it.
I swear they put something in their drinks to get you addicted. I don't know.
Could be. Could
Sugar? Could just be plain old sugar. Definitely not the prices. They're pretty expensive.
Take your own drink, people. Shake your own drink. Do you know what that means?
be. Shake your own drink.
Yes.
No,
yes.
I don't think I know what that means.
Really?
Real, I don't. I've never.
Oh my goodness.
There was an incident at a Dunkin' Donuts. Someone had a conniption fit because they wouldn't shake her drink. And
Oh,
it ended in
oh,
an
oh,
arrest.
Okay,
There, you did hear of it.
okay. I
I just
honestly
think
don't
it's
know the
hilarious.
full story. I just know about the coffee making its way back inside. That's all.
A cup.
Wait, what am I right about, Ems? Is it the sugar part?
Yeah, because
said
who
sugar.
wants four teaspoons of sugar at the end of their drink? Oh, the tragedy.
Talk to Em.
I
She
just-
has those drinks all the time.
I mean, it comes with the straw, sweetie. Just swirl it around 3 times.
Like I
And you
don't.
won't get arrested.
Mm. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get
Yes.
in so much trouble. I'm in one of those moods. Diamond Cutter, formerly known as Barnyard. Well, good morning,
morning,
Diamond
Barnyard.
Cutter.
I love.
Oh,
it.
about
Why are we talking
pica.
We're still talking about
Okay.
pica.
Yeah, Ems said I was right. It is about people who eat things they're not supposed to, and one of them is dirt.
You'll have
Huh.
to tell us why you changed your name to Diamond Cutter. Is there some meaning behind that?
Thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking.
If you're a diamond,
But I'm
cutter,
staying
maybe my
out of it.
friend-
Oh.
Good morning, Cass.
Hi, Cass.
I was
Hey.
talking. Barnyard, come on up on panel. It's a free for all today.
It's a free for all.
Come on.
Buy
Hi,
one, get
guys.
one free.
Hello, everybody that I missed while I was going tinkle.
I'm
We
dying
heard
to
you.
why the name changed.
No, you didn't. I was muted because I was talking when I came back, and I was like, "Why are they ignoring
Why
me?
are they ignoring me?
Yeah, why are they ignoring me?"
Oh, she does.
Hey, banana.
Em doesn't drink those drinks anymore because COVID weight has started to cut out.
Well, she
excess
did. She
sugar.
lost a ton of weight, so you got to cut out that stuff too. Yeah.
Who's Diamond?
We'll
Cutter?
cut out bread.
That's
That's
Barnyard.
fine.
That's Barnyard.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lord! If I could jump over there and give you a hug, sweetie, you know I would.
Did you have a
How
good
are you?
birthday?
I did.
I'm good. Did you
I
have a good deal? Oh, I'm good. Yeah, the reason I changed it is because nobody could find my channel. They every time they typed in Barnyard, they had all these farm animals and
It's from the movie Barnyard. From
yes,
like
and
1990s.
cartoon. Yeah.
Cartoon.
Yes.
So Diamond Cutter. I have a tattoo. My husband gave me that nickname when we got together, and so I have it on a tattoo on my arm. So I thought, well, I was trying to think of a name, and I said, I'll just do Diamond Cutter because.
I like it.
Cute.
I like
love
it too.
that.
But how are you, beautiful ladies, doing?
We're
We're
just
just having
good.
having
You know, it's
fun
Monday.
this morning. We're just
Chilling
having
out.
fun.
Chilling out.
Yeah, did
I just want to tell you, Barnyard, I've always had so much respect for you. You're a well-spoken, intelligent woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, we lost her.
She's speechless.
Just like that, she's in and out.
And just like that, she was gone.
Well, I didn't mean to scare you away. I was trying to give you a compliment.
Please come back. Oh, she's back. She's back.
Somebody called me
Didn't mean
and
to scare you off.
somebody called and it knocked me out. Now who was that talking? I couldn't see.
It was
That
Oh, it's Missy Haven.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. Oh gosh, I kind of look back on things and I'm like, oh gosh, it's a wonder more people don't not like me. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Or more people, yeah.
No.
I love you.
Oh, I love you
Your
guys.
heart was in the right place.
It was.
always know
Mm-hmm.
It was. It absolutely was. Did y'all see the shit show last night or early this morning? She had like
It's
10. Good Lord, she had like 10 people up there, and I'm not being ugly, but they all look like degenerates, half of them. And they really did. They looked like they were some strange looking characters.
Notice
Barnyard.
that I did not know one of them.
Me
Not
either.
one
This
single
is what
one.
happens when you kick everyone of any
Mhm.
value to the side. You have to scrape the bottom of the barrel. And boy, is she scraping the bottom of the barrel right now.
Oh yeah, and then somebody sent me a clip to where that her little booty boy Justice or whatever his name is, he was relaying. I had went into Laura's chat and typed in the chat, and he relayed back to her that I was had changed my name, and I couldn't believe what she said. Like it was.
What is
She said, "Oh, you mean the same Barnyard that when we went to Dallas said that she liked to eat instead of sucking except she said the words."
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Yeah, like she
That's
said
a
the word.
pig.
She said it on her live, and I thought, you freaking wretched little bitch. First of all, I didn't say that because if I'd rather one, I would be doing that instead of the one. You know what I mean? First of all, if I would rather do one than the other, that's the one I'm going to be doing. I can tell you that. I'm not going to.
Well,
And
did you
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going through menopause. I wouldn't want to do neither one of them right now. You hear me? That's the last thing on my mind.
The
Yeah,
phone
so
call that she
rude.
made to Aya at 2:30 in the morning, and the
I
thing she
Yeah,
said
I
to
feel
her.
so sorry for that lady. I mean, she is really, really upset.
Yeah,
Oh,
she is pretty upset.
Well, she had that Susan lady up there, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm beginning to want because when Susan's up there, Cork has been following me around and just being so ugly. And look, I've tried to be nice to Cork because I always like Cork, but she'll come on my videos and she puts, just look, don't come over here and read my shit and listen to it. I'm not asking you to come over here. So I had to get a little ugly with her yesterday or day before that. But I noticed when that Susan lady's up there, I'm just saying, Cork's not ever in chat. So I don't know, but did y'all see that whole thing with Susan about she supposedly was going to
Yes.
overdose or something?
Yes.
Yes.
And wasn't Marissa
Yeah.
ugly to her a few days ago?
Yes.
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 Absolutely
Wow.
horrible to her. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Now is
Now,
that
did
the
the
same
woman-
one?
There.
Is that the same one that said that she had a sister?
Yes.
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 Oh.
It's the same one.
Yes, that's the
Now
one.
is that the one that went on Alicia and Wendy V's not long ago and was talking shit about Marissa?
I know she went on Dolly Visions and talked crap about Marissa, but I don't know about
Okay.
the other two channels.
Okay. Man, there's so many different players I can't keep up with. And I can't hardly. I can go by Marissa's for a minute or two, and I can't even stand being in there. It's
You know
like I've
what?
got to
We
go.
went in there. I looked in her chat. I didn't know one person in there.
No.
Not one person.
But
Not
the
even
other
the
night,
mods. They're all
Yeah.
different people.
well, what's mind-boggling to me is how she's still able to pull $1,500 in damn super chats. I mean, that blows my mind. I mean,
Yeah.
There's a full born every minute. So.
yes, it is. Well, and I begin to wonder if maybe it's not people that she's like, you know what I mean? If she's not getting the ball rolling herself, and then people are
A
following suit.
dodo chain, yeah.
Yeah, I don't put nothing past her.
Oh.
Nothing past her.
Yeah.
But I did hear her say, Ginger Locks Mom, you'll be interested in this. I did hear her say the other day when I had talked over there that people can quit trying to quit trying to get in touch with Adrian and trying to convince him that she's back on pills. So when she said that, I thought, other people had the same, sounds like somebody else had the same idea as I had, you know, getting in touch with Adrian.
You know, when I started pulling away from her, and I'll be honest, is when the Cash Gurnan stuff started.
Yeah.
I had to. I couldn't stand to be around that stuff.
Well, you know, if you look back over the way she really and truthfully, every case she's covered, she gets raunchy. That's why I mean, look, she can cut. You don't have to go look, I wasn't a fan of the lady Monica either. I thought she was, you know, but still, I would never have said the stuff that she said. And
no.
some of this, I mean, the way she talks about people is so degrading and defaming. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes her look like a piece of shit for talking about people like that, whether they, you know, and people live differently than she does. Not, you know, people from the South and in the country, they live differently just because it's not something that she would live in. You know, first of all, she needs to watch herself because it's like I said in my video the other day, she could be knocked down and all it would take was Adrian pulling the rug out from under her. And I just don't think she's got enough she might have to, I'm just going to shut up. But she really shouldn't be talking down to people and being so damn degrading. It's so
Everybody is beneath her. That's
Everybody,
what I
yeah.
see.
Here's the thing: if you
Everybody.
truly feel good about yourself, you don't have to put other people down.
No, you don't. You don't have to put other people down. But I was in shock when I got that video last night, and she was saying that. And she had like 10 people on panel when she said it. I thought, wow, Marissa, you just go there, don't you? You
But
just
she's
go there.
always been like this, Barnyard. I don't know if you ever remember watching her Watts videos
Mhm.
and what she did to Shanann's family, to
Yeah,
her
see,
brother.
I started watching her after that. It was in between when she wasn't covered in anymore. That's right when I started watching. And I went back and watched a few, but I never saw the ones that I've seen since I've been seeing clips of her eating the bars and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I told Tacos, I said, you know, I know that she wasn't as bad when we were hanging out or, you know, calling ourselves friends with her because I couldn't have put up with it. But maybe I don't know if she's gotten worse or if I just didn't see it or what, but she definitely.
I think when you're close to someone, you kind of want to excuse it because you don't want to see it.
Turn
And
a
you
blind
kinda-
eye.
turn a blind eye to it, and then when you step back from it, like I've been stepping back from it since the Cash Gurnan case, and finally, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
one thing after another thing after another, and this
And-
when you know, I mean, what she did to Princess was disgusting.
Oh, I know that was.
Yeah, it was.
I was so sad for him. So
Yeah.
Well,
sad.
and then she's like, she makes such a big deal out, you know, that's your personal business. Well, when the hell has that mattered? You have told his personal business from even before he even got down here, you were telling his personal business. When did that matter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In hindsight, Barnyard, are there when you reflect back, are there things that you let go that you might have paid attention
Well,
to?
what things that she like the potty mouth mom situation. Like
Yeah.
I talked to her behind the scenes. I mean, I didn't agree things that I didn't agree with. I told her I didn't agree behind the scenes. I didn't do it publicly because I never would have went public with any of what me falling out with her had she not started dragging me and talking shit and lying. I never would have went public and said anything because that's just not how I am. But you know, you can only take so much. But I would talk to her behind the scenes and say, look, that's not cool. And she didn't like it then. She didn't, we would have, a lull in conversations. But, so I would call her on it, the things that I would see, that I didn't agree with. But I would also, I guess, drop it instead of like trying to, whenever I would see that she would get
Well, there's no
defensive about it.
reasoning with her.
No, there's no reasoning with
you
her.
notice who's up there with her now is that guy,
Mm-hmm.
and
Skinny
I don't know.
Oni?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
and that
if,
other
if
girl,
Cass is
and
still in
that's-
here, the Queen Heidi.
I don't
The
know
other one is
them.
Queen
I don't
Heidi, I
know who they
believe.
are. They're just new people to me, but they're yes people.
Well, it
Yeah.
makes
You could
me
tell
laugh
that.
because the Skinny Oni's always nodding his head yes, like constantly nodding his
Mhm.
head yes.
And
Well, and
excuse
she
me,
even degraded him whenever they were in Tennessee. I mean, I felt like she kind of, when he brought that big bucket of chicken in, the first thing she said is that tells everybody that he wears a full face of makeup. And I mean, maybe he didn't want people to know that, you know what I mean? But she just outs all his personal business right there. And he come bringing her a big old bucket of chicken,
It'll only be a matter of time before she outs everything. And if Cass is still in here, Booty Boy is who we're talking about. His real name is Jonathan, and he has a channel.
justice
and
for
we
you
also
justice
or
for-
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Justice for all.
Yeah. I was
Um,
thinking whenever he was saying that, I thought, just wait, dude, just wait. It's just a matter of time.
And
Just wait.
what she did to tacos as well. Disgusting.
Oh yeah, it is. Well,
Yeah.
actually, what she's done to everybody. I mean, honestly, everybody that and what's so crazy is, if I get upset with somebody, I'm not going to immediately like go. She just doesn't miss a beat. Immediately, she goes off the handle and starts saying things that you didn't think she would ever say or whatever. I don't guess she really has a whole lot on me except trying to accuse me of, when the first time me and her really, really tied up, I had already left her Patreon. I'd been out of her Patreon probably 9 months before this happened back when I was in Mallory's chat. And she got all upset and called me up and because I was telling her to stop. She was in there timing people out. And I said, stop. And she called me. And before we got off the phone, she accused me of trying to hire her as a life coach when I joined her Patreon. And I said, no, I've never tried to hire a life coach. Well, she sent me a screenshot, and I don't know. I've got my own opinions about what that was about, but I know it wasn't from me. Let me just put that out there. I know I've never hired her. But she said, well, it's from 2018. Maybe you don't remember. And I'm like, no, I would remember if I tried to. So that was the first thing, that she just was called me a liar, and I have no reason to lie about it. And then whenever I went in John Crimes's, she called me up and asked me, and I said, yeah. And she's like, how could you do that after he does Tiffany Marie like that? And,
That's when
I
she
don't have
was
to tell.
friendly with Tiffany Marie.
Yeah. And I thought, well, I don't have to. Well, the call dropped and I never called her back. And like I said, she sent me a screenshot about 30 minutes later and said, maybe this is why people tell me I can't trust you because I was typing in John's chat. Well, I never denied. So we went back and forth. But she tells people you can go wherever you want to go. My foot,
Yeah.
not not
Well, I have to tell you,
Yeah.
Brian, when I haven't been listening to her much, but what was it? Crude AF was playing a clip of hers, and it was almost like deja vu for me when she was trying to restore herself after what she did to Shanann's family.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like word for word the same, like she was looping back to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just she's never going to change. She's always
No.
been
And
like
she's a
this.
liar.
She
She's
is a liar.
She said she never said that she never yelled to those parents that their child was dead. She did. She
Yeah,
certainly
she
did. I
did.
heard it.
She did.
It's
I mean,
someone clipped it. she absolutely did say it. She said
Yeah.
something
She
about
said, "Sorry that your baby's dead.
sorry that
Sorry
your
you have
baby's
no
dead.
soul."
Sorry that you have no soul. Exactly.
Well,
Word for word.
absolutely.
And
She lies. Yeah, she lied, and then gets up there and says that she doesn't lie, and she does. But you know, it's something else. Last night I was watching Laura, and that lady's voices was on there, and you know they made a very good point. Really and truthfully, Marissa's no better than the what happened with the St. Jude episode, because she's
Yep.
doing, you know, she's doing the same thing, saying that it's all going to the hills on the ground, the chair, the what do you call it, the whatever she was calling the hills on the ground, supposed to be a nonprofit.
Nonprofit.
Yeah, well, and that didn't even exist. So, I mean, it's really no different. It's St. Jude 2.0. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
it's no
Well,
different.
making money off of children.
Right.
Yeah.
Gross.
And and then she
Yes.
said that she didn't want to see Don get fired, but I saw her sit there and have a celebratory beer.
Yes.
Yes.
And
She
she said
did.
that. She said it was a celebratory beer, you know.
Yes, she did.
Anybody that finds any joy out of anybody losing their job, especially in the day and age that we all live in now, is sorry as the day is long. I mean, they're
Well,
I
worse
could-
than that is someone that loses their daughter.
yes,
Done
Yes.
to that family.
and they've lost their boys, and you know
And
they
their boys.
they live with a huge cloud, knowing that they could be rolled up on at any time and arrested. Either I mean, you got to know that they live with that on a daily basis of not knowing what's gonna happen and when's it, you know. I mean, I'm not saying they're innocent or guilty. I don't know, but I know that it's not my place to pass judgment on them.
Right. Well,
And
I don't believe they're guilty at all. That's just how I feel.
Well, I
and
don't
what's
think.
the breaking straw for them? I mean, how much do they have to take?
Yeah.
before they break?
Right?
I felt sorry for Candace because
I
she
did
was
too.
almost in her face.
They showed
That woman
grace
showed
and
more
patience
class
and
She-
restraint.
because
Yep.
That lady had, yes, indeed. Because I'm going to tell you, I think I would have had to reach out and touch her.
I think I would have.
I would have had to reach out and touch her, especially the stuff that she was yelling at them. You know, the things the grating things. I mean,
Oh.
and then
And
she
how
would
much
turn
that
around
took-
and talk to her husband and be nice to him, you know, and then talk about him and then be nice to. Look, you either like him or you don't like him. If you don't like him, you're not going to be nice to him. But she was, you know, straddling the fence whenever it was convenient for her. I think
Like,
that what happened with her and the little crew, the posse that she was with, I think that she was, not that they're reputable, the whole little crew was reputable. I don't think they were, but I think that Marissa made them look bad in their eyes. I think
yeah.
in their eyes,
And that's
Marissa made
really
them look,
hard to do. Congratulations,
Exactly.
Marissa.
yes, yes,
because
very
they're-
hard to do.
They were like kind of shady in their own right. But that when she said, "Sorry you lost your job," that blowhorn boobies
Yeah.
put her sign up and said, "I'm not."
hmm
I'm like, oh God, I can't stand you.
Well, you know what I didn't get when she was running up there, when they found his job site and she was running up there, I didn't hear not one of them call her back. You know, they knew that she's not supposed to be on the private property. I mean, she could have gotten arrested for that, but I didn't hear not one of them call her back and tell her, you know, not to be doing that. But I guess they were just letting her hang herself.
I'm just
Which reminds me, I wanted to tell everybody, just in case people don't know in the chat, that Trainwreck lost her channel, but she also she got her channel back.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
I
Yeah.
can hop down and drop links.
Yeah.
Well,
Katie,
didn't she catch a lot of grief because she was trying to get a service dog?
yeah.
Yes,
a
she
companion
did.
dog. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
disabled. She lives alone.
Yeah. Man, I tell you, the thing,
Contributed to it, and from what I understand, she did raise all the funds. So
oh, good, good.
yes,
Oh.
yes, I was very happy to hear that.
but you know,
Yeah.
these people are so shady and they get money thrown at them hand over fist. And I mean, somebody's pulling out the number like 52,000 Marissa got. And I'm thinking, that makes me physically ill. Not because I'm jealous. It
Right.
just makes me physically ill that they're profiting off the back of a
Off
child.
of Summer Wells.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
and what they did to the parents.
Yeah.
No.
Well, if you look, the way she did the Watts, the raunchy way she did that, the Cash Gernon, and some, I mean, she really has handled every case that she's been involved in. She's been the same way, just rude and obnoxious, obnoxious.
Ugly. Ugly.
Yeah,
She
yes,
is
belligerent as
very
hell.
ugly.
And I mean, she
And she
is.
she goes after the families. What is it about her and going after the families, victims? What the hell, Marissa? What's
You
wrong
know,
with you?
she in hindsight, this is one thing somebody asked me earlier, when the whole thing with her and Mary O, fell out, and I didn't know what to believe or when not, but she said Mary O was passing around Frankie's nude pictures. I don't believe
I
it was
don't believe that.
Mary O would not
Yeah.
have done that. I think if
Mm-mm.
the nude picture got out, it was, by her, but I don't believe for 1 second that Mary O did that,
Yeah.
I mean, I never saw it, don't want to see it, but you know me, girl, I'd rather eat cooter instead of that anyway, according to her.
Jesus. I can't believe she said that. Well, I
Oh
can
my,
believe. Actually, I can believe it.
oh
That's
yeah.
what's sad. That's
I was
what's
like,
sad.
well, I
And we
played
were
it. This,
counting the other day how many of her friends that were very true to her that she's just turned her back on, and
oh
it
yeah.
was like
Well, when I
upwards
got
of
sent the
10.
yeah, when I got sent the clip, well, I counted like 15 or 16, and people I
At
didn't even know,
least.
starting with Jamana and all of
Oh
them.
yeah, I wasn't counting them, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But
of course them.
I played that clip this morning. Somebody sent me a voice recording them. I didn't know. I was laying in bed. The alarm was fixing to go off for my husband to get up. We were both awake, and I played it. And he's like, I didn't have my earbuds in, and he was like, "Oh, now I know." And I said, "Wow, can you believe that she said that?" And he's like, "Yep." He's like, "I can believe she said it."
Oh my God, I think they played. They had that Tiffany on Diane's street, on Diane's panel the other night, and they played the clip when Marissa got, or was it John's? It might have been John's, where she was. Yeah, it was John's, where she was going to jail, and she stole from the stripper, and she was screaming. No, she wasn't screaming. She was wailing. I've never heard that before. Never
I
heard
had
that
never
clip.
heard. I had never heard the whole story until the way I heard it on Diane's the other night. I feel sorry for that girl. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
she's definitely got the short end of the stick on that one.
Well, yeah, she could have
I mean, oh yeah, she got
been
the
had
got,
to pay for that for the rest of her career.
yeah. I mean, that was like
And she
jacked
didn't
up.
care. She lied to her and said Adrian was going to fix it and this and that, and she had no intentions. She knew exactly what she was doing. Marissa's
Well,
very conniving.
she didn't even tell Adrian about the whole incident until she got home. Adrian didn't even know it happened until after she got home. Jamana and her husband, said that they would help her out. And I guess she ended up not having to pay anything when she went to court. But she said Adrian was upset at her because he said, "You should have called me when it happened, told me about it." But the fact that she didn't, I mean, that would have been the first person I would have called, if something like that happened to me. And it's
Your
like that
husband,
Tiffany
yeah.
girl said the other night. She says, she was wanting to go party again. And she said, that was the last thing I wanted to do after that experience,
Oh, but did she wail, and the things that she was saying that she would do for them? Oh my
offering them her
God,
son.
that's so embarrassing. How can you show your face after that?
I know. Well, didn't she lay on the ground at one point?
I was just listening to it. I didn't see it, but I was listening to it. And my husband, I forgot my earbuds were in, and he said, "Who the hell is that?" I said, "Never mind, it's YouTube stuff." He said, "Sounds crazy." I said, "Yeah."
Oh yeah,
much.
yeah. I mean, offering her child up, and
I know. Letting
yeah.
him do her up the butt. And,
Yeah. I mean,
Jesus.
yeah. And talk about me kissing a girl, whatever. That girl said that she kissed her too, like real rough.
Oh.
That Tiffany girl, yeah, she's definitely got the short end of the stick on that deal, and that's a shame that she got done like that.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but Marissa definitely
I never
couldn't.
heard that whole story until I saw it on John's. That was like, wow. That girl really got screwed over. All she went there for was a meet and greet, and look what happened to her.
Yeah. Well, did you guys see the video of that show? It was in Vegas. The cops, like, it was like,
Yes.
wow, wow.
Yes.
That was like spot on. Spot on.
Yeah, I love the camera. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the camera.
Oh my gosh, that is
And then she
crazy.
was trying to get on the Real Housewives of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Did she
Yeah,
ever
that-
get on that? No.
I don't think they ever had one there.
No,
And
they didn't.
yeah, I don't think they ever did. Oh my gosh, that would have been something if she. Oh hell, if she'd ever got on that, it would have been. Nobody could have stood to been around her.
No.
Well, she's probably the reason they didn't do one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
They're like,
But
okay,
you
we'll
know what
pass.
got me is like she's talking about how bad of parents everybody else is. They're horrible parents, and they're this. I mean, I know
Well, wait.
you're not supposed to talk about this, but you didn't raise yours. I mean,
Right.
You know, Princess did, and you treated him like crap on your panel. And I don't. I'm probably going to catch crap from this, but you know, it's okay for her to scream that someone else isn't a good parent because they live in the back country of the South,
Mhm.
and they don't have maybe all their teeth or whatever she was saying, which I don't know, they look like they had all their teeth to me. But you know, it's a different way of life. It's like
Absolutely.
where my husband's from, up north. He lived in a small town, like, I mean, like it was the hundreds.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's different there. It's different. It's a different way of life.
It's what makes this world go round. There's like different culture. I mean, you know what I mean? And
It's
people
all different.
my brother he's been to Florida. I mean, he has never, I mean, I left home whenever I was 19, you know, after I graduated high school, and I left home. I wanted to experience life. I've lived in a bunch of different states and been exposed to a lot of different cultures, but my brother hasn't. I mean, he has only been to Florida to see my sister, and he, you know, travels to maybe Alabama, but it's still kind of like the South. He's never been up north, and I mean, but he doesn't. I mean, what he knows is what he knows because that's all he's ever known. You know what I mean? He's not. I mean, he and I have had. He's a Baptist preacher, and we have had a lot of hard conversations because, you know, I view people completely differently than how he was raised, and that's all he. You know what I mean? I think he's
Yeah.
judgmental.
Yeah, sheltered because he
Yeah,
does-
sheltered. I think he's judgmental. I tell him, you know, he's a Baptist preacher, so you know he's not. You know, he doesn't agree with gay people and stuff like that, and I have a lot of gay friends. You know what I mean? So I am, but it's only because I left and I got exposed to different cultures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I had never left and I was in the same little town, you know, and it was fire and brimstone and was raised like that, I would probably still think like that too. So, I mean, I'm so proud that he has really started to see things a little differently. And he told me it's thanks to me, you know, and I told him, I said, look, God created, who are you to judge? God created all of us, you know, and I don't think that anybody chooses to, I'm going to, you know, to be ostracized and treated the way you know what I mean? So
Amen.
I mean, I don't think anybody would want to be like that. So I definitely think it's something that people feel deep within. And I mean, who am I to judge? And I tell them, I said, it's not your place and to judge, and shame on you for judging. So, but still, it's taken like, I mean, I'm 54 and he's 52, and it's like taken 50 something years for him to even want to think of something differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
whenever you don't know anything any different, then that's all you know. Marissa doesn't, it's like she has no comprehension of that. Like she,
Well,
you know,
and she doesn't think. Okay, so they're bad parents. Why? Because they couldn't afford a nanny for their kids.
right.
You know,
And
it's like.
I heard her say to that Dolly guy that she didn't approve with what the kind of foods they ate or what they ate. Who in the hell? How did she know what they ate?
Oh my
How did
God.
they know their dogs were starving?
Well,
Like,
here's
their
the
dogs
thing, though.
look
What
starving.
Marissa wants to live in an echo chamber. She's never going to grow or change if she's not willing to listen to what her friends
Right.
offer her. You know,
Right.
I mean, your
Mhm.
friends tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Exactly.
That's a good friend, and
Yep.
she's not going to have it.
No,
She's
she
never
won't
going to
have it.
change.
No, she
Ever.
won't.
No, no, she
she's
won't.
very self-centered and narcissistic, and I don't understand anybody going to her as a life coach.
Me either.
How
She
she
is
can't
her.
be empathetic towards other people. She sure didn't show
Well,
it
from
to
what I
me.
understand by multiple sources, her life coaching session consists mostly of her talking about herself. That's
I'm
what
sure it does. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
people have said. And
Well,
then if she gets mad at you, she'll out your deep, dark secrets.
oh yeah, well look at her when she's on has people on panel. I mean, she doesn't even pay attention. She's like on her phone and she lets other people. You know, that's why she's so busy. I think having all those other they carry the chat. You know, she's on her phone being rude and disrespectful. She doesn't even want to hear what people are saying.
Does she
That
even watch her chat?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
I
she
don't think
even
so.
watches her chat or pays attention. I don't think she cares what people are saying in her chat. Her mods take care of that.
Mhm.
Do you know, Barnyard, when she says, I don't care what people think, do you believe that?
No, because first of all, I don't know anybody that doesn't. I mean, it's easy to say that, but if everybody, I mean, I think everybody cares what people think about them. I don't care what you say to a degree. You know, everybody cares somewhat. And for her to, maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I think she's so aloof
Oh, I think
about it
she cares deeply.
because
Deeply.
one thing that the way she looks at it is any kind of attention, whether it be bad or good, is attention. You know, I guess she's kind of like an attention seeking person to where it does, even bad attention, she's okay with that. You know,
Yeah.
so. But she sure doesn't like to be called a liar. I noticed that video she did the other day. She says, "Don't call me a liar." She doesn't like to be called a liar. You know.
Most
But she
liars
is
don't.
a liar.
No, yeah, but she is. Yeah, absolutely, she is.
Well,
She.
you know for a fact because you knew before that because she lied on you.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know
yeah.
what your
And even,
truth is.
oh yeah. And even when I proved that I was up there and I was proving it, then she just disregarded. Started talking to people in chat and just completely disregarded and derailing what I was. You know,
Yeah.
didn't even want to
Well, she
hear it.
counteracted with lies about you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She. I mean.
Yeah.
She's something else. Well, I said, well, if she doesn't have anything, I guess, on me, so she will fabricate stuff, you know, anything in her back pocket to try to make me look bad, and I guess she'll just fabricate stuff. So, but you know, a person can only. We have a cabin up at where I was born and raised at, and when my husband retires, that's where we're gonna move. But we don't have, we haven't got Wi-Fi because we're not there. But you know, we haven't had Wi-Fi up there, so when we go up there, my service is not very good. But anyway, when I was up there, where he works at, they close the last 3 weeks of the year. The whole company does. So we always have a long holiday and we go up there. Well, I was listening to her just talk mad shit about me, like on her panels, just talking. You know, people would come in and she's slick in the beginning. Somebody will mention, you know, when they don't see the regulars, they may in chat ask, "Hey, where's Barnyard or tacos or whatever?" Well, she'll put her underlying subliminal digs in. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
And they may not catch on what she's saying, but I would know what she meant, and so would whoever she's talking about. And then it got to where she just was outright talking shit about me. I mean, just saying my name and talking and just lying. And one night I played it and I told my husband, I said, "Can you believe this shit?" And he said, "Yeah, I've done told you I had her pegged from the beginning." And I said, "I just can't believe she's saying this crap." And so I didn't say anything, you know, but a person can only take so much. I mean, you can only sit back and have her talk crap on you so long. And it's almost like she's going to keep doing it until you come back at her, you know?
I was
Yeah,
so
it's
proud
interesting
of
that
you.
your husband had her pegged from the beginning.
Yeah, he told me, he said, "I had her pegged from the beginning." And I said, "Well, why didn't you tell me?" And he said, "Well, I thought I did." And I said, "No, you didn't. I mean,
I
you didn't really."
was so proud of you when you jumped up on her panel and defended yourself. And you
Yes.
said, "Nobody's going to tell me where I can and can't."
Yeah. I mean,
And
who
I
the
was
hell
like,
did you think?
yes, yes.
Yeah. And then that text message that she sent when she says, "I really hate to do this. I really hate to do this, especially to you. But you joined Alicia and Kay Smalls and jumped to the other side. And you were told in the beginning that that you couldn't do that." And wait. I had to read it a couple of times because, first of all, that never happened. She never told me in the beginning. If she had tried that, that would have been the end of any kind of relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know who she,
Serious.
I don't know who in the hell she thinks she is. And the way she did M's, I mean, she's just sorry as the day is long. That's why I said on my last video, my dad used to say, we had a cousin that would, ooh, Lord, Daddy always said, you could tell he's lying when his mouth is moving. And he said he would climb a tree to tell a lie instead of standing on the ground and tell the truth, Mama. Him and my mom would call each other Mom and Dad. And so that's why I was like, the other night, I was like, that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to put the title of my video. She would climb a tree to tell a lie instead of stand on the ground and tell the truth.
We
But,
have a good golly, Miss Molly, go fight me in the chat. How are you this morning?
I just hid them.
Oh, really?
Or I think. Yeah.
It's a troll, a funny
Yeah,
troll.
that's a troll.
Yeah.
Good golly, Miss Molly, go fight me.
They're very disappointed in me.
You know you love it, good golly, Miss Molly, when we're talking about you.
I'm not going to give her the attention she deserves.
Well, again, Barnyard, I really appreciate you. I just think you're
Well, thank you. Thank you.
a great lady.
I appreciate the people that have been supportive and understanding because, it's birds
Were
of a
you
feather,
surprised at how many people really were supportive of you?
No, I was because there's, I don't really, Manderlin and all them. I mean, they had such bad, I mean, I had people telling me, Amber Sue, different people was like accusing me of going real live. I have never done that ever, but because I hung out with Marissa and I was kind of with her through the Diane, I guess,
Yes.
I mean, I got lumped in and I never was on any phone call. I wasn't part of any of that. I was just a supporter of Marissa, but so many people thought, and like Amber Sue, I said something to her. I said, I saw that you had, I confronted her in the Truths chat, and she said, look, the video's still up where you go real life. And I said, no, it's not. There's not a video of me ever going real life on anybody. And, somebody asked us to quit arguing in the Truths chat. So I just dropped it because, that's the only time I'd ever seen her around. But I thought she really honestly believes that about me. And I've never, and then, Manderlin was saying that I had talked about how she raises her children. I've never done that. Never, ever have I done that. Now, Marissa did. I know Marissa talked ugly about it, but I never co-signed to that. I never said anything. But people really think that.
She's talked ugly about a few people that have raised their children.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've heard her.
But, I thought that's what you get. They
But
say
why
birds
is
of a
she,
feather.
now, I never understood why she was allowed to do it, but nobody else was
Right.
allowed to mention her.
Well,
Yes.
because I guess she super chatted when I think I'm right about, I think Mander, does she have several kids, Mander?
Yes.
Whoever.
I think she
Okay.
has 6.
Okay. Well, then Marissa, from what I heard, Marissa found out that she had 6 kids and she sent her some money for her birthday because she
Yes.
really, well, and then, so I guess Marissa looked at that. That gave her permission, I guess, to talk about her and the way she mothers her children. I guess that's what.
If I
That's
remember correctly, Amanda didn't thank her properly or something like that.
Yeah. I
You're
wasn't. I
owed
did,
something. If Marissa does something for you, then you owe her for life.
mhm.
I have a
And
question
I'd
for you,
rather not
Barnyard.
have anything.
Were you ever privy to any shady stuff behind the scenes with her, or did she ever ask you to do things on her behalf?
No, well, no, she wouldn't come out and ask me to do it, but she would say, like, I'm trying to think of if somebody was talking, I'm trying to remember who would talk about her, but she did like insinuate and say they should get their channel struck. And I never did that because I don't know how to do that, how to strike somebody's channel or whatever. But,
Yeah.
I've never done it. Never
yeah,
would.
but that's what I said. She never really asked me to do anything, and I don't see her doing it. Like, I don't know if she would get other people to do it. You know what I mean? But she never really asked me. Maybe she knew, you know what I mean, that I wouldn't. I don't know. But she never asked me. But she would say, say things like, not ask you, but just throw out there that that's probably what should happen to them, I guess. And maybe she would expect you to take it on your own and do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think she's motivated by money?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
She wants everybody to think that she's got it. Maybe she does, but she sure is. to have money like she said, wants everybody to think she does. She sure does enjoy getting the super chats. And I want to tell you something. I think for sure, just before I jumped ship, somebody sent her like $499. It was a huge super chat one night. And she told me later on it was her cousin. So
No.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
do you know? I don't know if you heard all of what Aya was saying, but she sent her a large amount in a super chat, and then Marissa called her and berated her for doing it that way because YouTube gets 30% of it, and so she PayPal'd her money, and then Marissa was still. She's
She
like,
said she
"Well, I
wanted
need
900. 900
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, well, she called. This is whenever she was trying to confront me about John, and she went the long way around. But the first thing one day when she called, she says, right off the bat, she says, "I need Pretty with Pistols address." Well, the whole incident with Pretty with Pistols is the reason I left her Patreon. Because back whenever I was in her Patreon, Makeup Monster had come in a couple times as a mole, I guess. Anyway, Marissa thought that Pretty with Pistols was a mole. And so she told me that she thought she was a mole. So I wrote in Patreon, and to Pretty with Pistols. And I said, hey, it wasn't Pretty with Pistols in there. I can't remember the name, but it wasn't Pretty with Pistols. That wasn't the name that she went by in Patreon. So I wrote and I said, hey, what's your YouTube name? I said, we've had some moles. I mean, I just come out and said, I said, we want to make sure you're legit. We've had some moles. And she wrote back in Patreon and told me her screen name. And we kind of I apologize for being so blunt. I said, but, we've had a lot of moles coming here. So we just we vet people. Well, the reason I did that, Marissa called me up and was telling me, I think she's a mole. Do your deal. Because I had done it a couple times before to people that she thought were moles. I had, asked them, hey, what's your screen name? She didn't want to be the one to do it. So I did. Well, so anyway, the lady wrote back, told me her screen name. And I apologized for coming across, strong at her or anything like that. Well, probably a month or so went by and I get a phone call from Marissa one day and she said, hey, I need you to do me a favor. And this was just before she was going to Denver for her meet and greet a couple of weeks prior to that. She said, I need you to do me a favor. And I said, what? She said, I need you to apologize to Pretty with Pistols. And I said, for what? And she said, for accusing her of being a mole. And I said, I already have. I did that. That was like a month or so, 2 months ago. And she said, well, she's still upset about it. And she's coming to my meet and greet. And I really want things to be okay between you and her. Well, first of all, the reason I ever said anything to her was because why don't you stand up, bitch, and say, well, she really didn't mean anything by it. She was actually doing it for me. Why didn't you say the truth? So that was that was the reason I left the Patreon. I said, okay, well, Marissa, I've already apologized once, but I will. So I wrote a lengthy apology to her in Patreon. And then I left. After I did that, I left. I withdrew my pledge to the Patreon. And Marissa called me up and said, oh my God, I just saw that you withdrew. What's wrong? Is anything wrong? And I said, no, there's nothing wrong, Marissa.
She has no self-awareness.
Right.
None.
And then she had the nerve a couple months later to tell me that she's embarrassed that people keep asking where I'm at in Patreon, and she's embarrassed to tell them that I'm not in there anymore. She said, so if anybody asks, just tell them you've taken a break. What difference does it make?
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
I mean, what difference does it make? Just tell them I'm not in there anymore. So, people were surprised that I hadn't been in her Patreon for about 9 months prior to us falling out, but that was.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that.
So when she called me up not long ago, whenever it happened, and was asking me for Pretty with Pistols address, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I don't even know the lady's real name. How in the hell would I have her address? So I said that to her. I said, I don't even know her real name. How in the hell would I know her address?
What did she want it for?
Well, listen, she said, well, I thought you had it. She said, I'm standing here in Hershey World. And she said, I'm so pissed at her because she had supposedly wanted Marissa to buy some stuff to send her daughter or granddaughter. But instead of PayPaling it, Marissa said, she sent it to a super chat. She said, so they're keeping, 30% of it. So she's only going to get so much. I'm not going to spend it all. So she goes off and tells me all of this. And I said, well, I'm sitting here like, what are you even telling me this for? I don't need to know that. It's none of my business. I don't have the girl's address. Don't even know the girl's name. Why in the hell would you call me up and ask me? Then she got around to asking me if I had been in John's chats. But that was just but it pissed me off that she even, first of all, how would I have the lady's address and why would I give it to her? But so she goes on. So she has the lady, apparently she had reached out to Pretty with Pistols, and she was, apparently somebody was wanting to check her out. And she tells the lady, I heard her say, no, I'm waiting on an address because I'm not about to buy all this shit unless I get the address. And
Wait a minute. If the lady wanted her to send her stuff, why, and send her the money for it, why wouldn't she provide her own address? This doesn't make sense.
Exactly. That's what I said. I told her, I said, well, how did she expect you to get it to her if she didn't give you the address? But she says, I don't know. She's supposed to send it to me. I've been waiting for a couple weeks now. She hadn't. The whole thing was fishy. Well,
Yeah,
the whole thing sounded, I felt like she was just using that. So while we were on the phone, she got the address because she checked out. And when the call dropped, she was in her vehicle going down the road whenever the call dropped. So she had checked out of Hershey World and all that. So I don't know if but she made a big deal about her sending it to her through a super chat instead of PayPal, So yeah, I definitely think that she is all about the money,
Well, here's one thing too. People with money don't name drop and label brag like she does.
Right. I mean,
I used to work in luxury estate. I've met many, many very wealthy people, and you would never know from the outside looking in that they were as wealthy as they don't dress like it. I mean, they have nice cars and nice homes and stuff like that, but they're not bragging.
Yeah, I mean, that's just tacky as hell. It's tacky. Well, just like she did about her purse, saying that her purse probably costs more than the Landry's home. What kind of
that silly red lipstick?
God.
It's
Did
for
she
maids.
say
Well,
that?
I don't care.
Yes.
Throw it out.
I
It's
never
awful.
heard that. Oh,
she was putting a sign out in front of their house, Carla, and she was trying to get the stake in the ground, and she had put her whatever Louis Vuitton, whatever kind of bag she had, had put it down on the road beside her. And she says to Blowhard Freddie, "Hey, come get this, will you come get my purse? Because this costs more than their whole house did." Yeah, she said it. I mean, just degrading as hell, Who I don't know.
All I know is that karma always finds its way. Always.
Yep, it does. It sure does, and she's got some coming.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sad for her, but I don't think she's ever going to change. I don't think she's ever going to see herself for how other people see her. I don't think she cares. I think it's all about money. And as long as she gets new, fresh people in there, it's going to keep on continuing the way it is.
I think this sums her up completely. The fact that she was thrilled that her son come home and said, kids at school want to know who Big Juicy was or ask about Big Juicy. The fact that she found any kind of humor or a compliment in that, I would have died if my son come home and said that to me.
No kidding.
I mean, she was actually, it blew her head up a little bit, like she was impressed that, oh, what did you tell him? Are you kidding me? Could you imagine how embarrassing that would be?
Yes.
Well, I heard he was getting bullied. Is that
true?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, they had to get the police involved. He was in the bathroom and these boys come in and told him it was his turn. And they were going to beat his butt. She even showed videos of kids getting beat up. And he was like, they had to get the police involved and everything.
And why are they bullying him?
I don't know. I just caught about 5 minutes of it where she was showing the video to the chat of the boys getting beat up. It was like and she had the principal and them wasn't doing what they thought, so they had to get the police involved, her and Adrian, and they got the kids suspended. And but usually a suspension is 3 days, but yeah, I don't know why, but
she's
I
an
think
embarrassment.
Oh yeah, all of this happened after Jake didn't make the ball team, and I'm going to tell you something. I watched that whenever they come in and said they didn't make it. I think, from my impression, is that he didn't make it on purpose because he told Adrian the reason he didn't make it on the way home. And then when he was telling Marissa, he didn't think Adrian had come in the house. He was telling Marissa why he didn't make it. And all of a sudden you hear Adrian say, that's not what you told me, in a real rough voice. And Jake said, well, I didn't finish telling you everything. So, Jake was kind of caught in a, and then you hear Adrian like yelling at him. And so I was like, I thought to myself, it come across to me as he didn't want to make the ball team. You know what I mean? Like he kind of threw it on purpose.
Wow.
I mean, and then her and Adrian was so devastated that he did. I mean, it was like you would have thought he lost his leg. They were so devastated that he didn't make the ball team.
See, and you know what that does to a kid?
Yeah, yeah. And then all of a sudden, that's how this ocular, whatever's happening with his eyes or whatever, how this all come about, was because that's supposedly why he didn't make it, because of that, whatever's going on, whatever it's called.
Maybe he's just stressed out.
Yeah, it could be.
Well,
I mean, I don't.
Can you imagine having a mother that does nothing but sit on the internet and scream and yell and carry on day and night?
She was
Right.
in all night.
I really do feel
I
sorry
think she
for
was
I
in
do
all
too.
night.
I do too. I mean, you can go to the basement and throw all the DoorDash at him if you want, but he can still hear you, sound like a raving idiot.
How
Yeah.
can they not hear her?
Right.
And he seems like such a good boy too.
He does.
He does. He seems like a really nice kid.
Yeah.
He does.
Now that breaks my heart.
Yeah, it's sad. It's a sad situation, but I guess there's enough new people coming through that keep her going. I don't know. It just
Well, I
blows my
Should
mind.
never have
I
agreed.
went and I looked in there the other night and literally did not notice one person in chat or one mod. And I
Yeah.
wrote in there, I wrote in there that very thing, and then Cork like, oh, you know me, misbehave, and I go, yay, there's one.
Yeah.
No, these
Yeah.
are all new people that are just coming into this, and they haven't seen what we've seen, because we've known her for 3.5 years,
Mm-hmm.
been around her for 3.5 years, and some of
I-
us it took a while to learn.
Yeah,
Right.
I really struggle. Because I guess she's been like this, but I feel like she has gotten worse. And I'm going to tell you, I've seen some things and I've noticed some slurring, and I really felt strongly about, I knew I was walking away and didn't ever want to be friends with her again, but I felt like I kind of owed it to what I thought our friendship was to at least try to help on the way out, because you know what I mean? I felt bad. And I didn't want Adrian to think, because, she made this big deal about he wanted to know what happened to me. And I didn't want him to think that that's the kind of person I am, that I would just walk away, because, but that's not, there was reasons why. And I really felt like reaching out to him and telling him, and I'm glad I didn't now, because, heaven knows, I mean, probably would have been a whole mess, but I feel like she needs to get help, but you can't help somebody.
She's trying to help someone else, and she needs help herself.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't even make sense.
No.
You're
she
a
said
good
so.
woman, Barnyard, and it's unfortunate that she did not realize the value of you being her friend.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I mean, I really try. I was a good friend, and I want the best for her, and don't want anything bad to happen to her now. But unfortunately, I know enough about, you can't help somebody that doesn't realize that they've got to realize they've got a problem before you can help anybody. And she's not anywhere near thinking, and I don't think she ever will. I think that's the narcissist in her. She will never admit.
She keeps pushing. The more she gets away with, the
Mm-hmm.
more crazier she gets.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a revolving door over there. It's
Yeah.
just-
Well, I told her, I said, you were the worst thing that Princess could have done, because you're an enabler and you don't know what you're doing. If you really want to get your friend help, you make him go to rehab. And we can't make him, but either put him out on his ass, tough love, or he has to admit that he's got a problem, because he's, you can't enable, and you're allowing him to kill himself by giving him a beer when he runs out of pain pills. He's overtaking his meds. I mean, it's obvious he is killing himself. But he's not. He could save himself, but he has to first realize he's got a problem and seek help for it.
Well, those are two people that can't help each other.
No.
For real. And especially as sick as he is.
Yeah. I mean, he's really, in bad shape.
What she
It looks.
did to him was inexcusable.
Yeah, that was.
Like,
I've been
felt
under
sorry
stress
for
for the
him.
last 2 weeks, and it's because of you. I mean, how I felt so bad for him.
And
He
there
kept
was like
apologizing,
over
and
1,000 people in there. She
yeah,
become
I was like,
totally
triggered. Yeah, triggered
humiliated
much.
him.
Well, and then when she said, "You just ruined what reputation I had left,"
Yeah,
and then he's like, "You did nothing wrong." It's like he's like Carla said. It's like an abusive.
oh yeah.
Abusive
Well,
spouse. Yeah,
I can count.
abused
I mean, I've
spouse.
several times I've seen him sit down with his pill bottles and her sit there and ask if there's nurses. I mean, how would he think that he was doing anything wrong when he's done it? So, I mean, I've seen him do it several times. Sit
Well,
down with
then
his
why
pill
is
bottles.
she taking care of him if she's obviously incapable of even
Right.
figuring out his meds?
Well, the fact that he carries his pills on his body the whole time says speaks volumes to me.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
He
that
kept
he.
apologizing and
Yeah,
apologizing. I felt so bad for him.
I know, and it didn't matter what it didn't matter. She wasn't hearing it. She was too busy making a spectacle
No,
out of him.
after she realized how many people were pissed at her, she was like being extra nice to him. I'm like, too little, too late,
Hmm.
lady.
And then she had the one lady up there on panel, kind of defending her, saying,
Oh,
You
I
know,
know. Like,
wow.
add to it. That's
"Yeah,"
like,
and I didn't know that person either. Never seen that person.
No,
I know. I know.
it's all new people.
Yeah,
We don't know them, any of them.
Well, I'm glad you've moved on, Barnyard, and I'm
Yes.
glad you have the support that you do.
Yeah,
me too. Thank you guys for that.
Oh,
But
you're
I'm gonna
very
get down. My phone's
Yeah, I think I'm going
dying.
to end this live. It's almost been 2 hours. So,
Well, it was
Okay.
good talking with
Thank
you.
you.
You too. You too. I hope you guys have a
anytime.
great week.
You
Okay.
too, honey.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Carla.
Okay. Bye,
I
everybody.
love you. Bye,
Love you
Jeff.
too.
Oh, hi and bye, Mr. Positive.
Hey, Mr.
Oh,
Positive.
Positive.
Mr. Positive, put your email. Am I still in here?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hey, Mr. Positive, put your email in chat or send me your email, barnyardheart@gmail. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, love you, Carla.
Okay.
Bye,
Love you.
chat.
Misbehaving. Bye, chat. Have a great day, everybody. Stay warm. It's freezing.